It's here! The Mandalorian Bounty Hunter Transports!
Petra, it's called the Razor Crest in the Netherlands.
The Razor Crest!
What's up, everybody? My name is Petra from Pricano, and today, oh yes, today is the day we have been waiting for oh so long. We are finally able to show the Razor Crest from the Mandalorian television series. It is set number 75292. It has 1,023 pieces. You do not see that on the box because I live in Europe, and it sells for 139.99 euros here in the Netherlands, and I paid for it myself, so it's my review and it's my thoughts about it. As you can see, it is a fantastic box. It has the Mandalorian logo. Oops, sorry for that. The Mandalorian logo, and it also has a 5 minifigures that you can see right there. Let me focus a little bit. First up is the Mandalorian himself. He has the old armor. Let's talk about it in a few seconds. Then we've got Grief Karsa, who is a really mean person in the start of the Mandalorian series. Then we've got IG-11, a scout trooper, and of course Baby Yoda, or also known as the Child. So those are the minifigures that you get with this beautiful set. Also, you see here that the Mandalorian is on the box art, which is really cool, and the back showcases everything about this nice set. I have to admit, it's a really nice set to build. First, you can see here that it does come with its own code for the Skywalker Saga game that will be released in spring 2021, not in October, but in spring 2021, and some other cool parts that you can see on this box. But of course, we will walk you through the whole set. So I am super duper excited to start to show you what it looks like to have this one built, and let's go over the minifigures and come up with the final thoughts. And there you have it, the full build of the Razor Crest. It is a fantastic ship. It's a behemoth. It's really big, but nevertheless also a fantastic build. A lot of different techniques which I really like, and sturdy. I mean, you can really touch everything. It will not fall off. Absolutely not. Also this, it will not fall off. A fantastic little build, and here you have it compared to my hand, so you can see it's quite big. And these are the minifigures that are included already. The Mandalorian, of course, with his awesome gun, big gun right there. And of course there he is, Baby Yoda, or the Child as officially he is called on the box. Next to him is Grief Karga, who is also really a nice figure, as you can see right here. IG-11 and a scout trooper, so that those are the minifigs. Now, that being said, let's go into the minifigs one by one. And the first one is, of course, the owner of the ship, which is the Mandalorian himself. He has a big gun that is connected with 3 Lego pieces. And then look at that torso print, leg print. Very awesome figure. He comes with a black hat underneath that helmet, so no face. But I love it. But of course, it's also not movie accurate or series accurate in this case, because in this case, he should have worn the new armor because of the scout trooper that you can see right left below him at the moment. But nevertheless, a fantastic figure. If you meet Grief Karga, he has 2 guns and a fantastic torso print. He does not have leg prints, but he does have his arms in a different color, as you can see. Really love his smirk on his face, and he does have a nice headpiece as well. Let's go to the back. Next up is the Scout Trooper that we have with this set. I love the print. I love the dual molded headpiece. The black arms, torso print, leg print. Fantastic to see this nice Scout Trooper. And next up is IG-11, and he looks really okay in the sense that his body is from a battle droid and his head piece is still 3 separate Lego pieces, but he does come with a printed piece for his eyes, etc. Now, I do like this one very much because he also has a gun in the back. And if I would turn this figure around, you can see what I mean by that. So here you see him from the side, not from the back, but let's do it from the side because you can actually see how they did it, how they combined the gun with this body. That's also with some pieces right there. The cool part is that normally a battle droid cannot stand very easily, but in this case, because of the distributed weight, it actually is quite easy to make him stand. Next up is, of course, Baby Yoda, and it's very difficult for me to put him on the screen because he's really small, but I love his headpiece, and he has a little torso print, but it's definitely a baby Lego set, but I love how it looks like. I love his ears. It's a rubberish headpiece, so it actually can move a little bit, and I love it. Baby Yoda. Like mentioned before, the set is gigantic. It's a very nice build. It's fantastic, but it's also big. I mean, it's really, really huge, as you can see. So let's move in and check out some details. So first and foremost, let's talk about these guns right here, because typically these kind of guns can actually be removed very easily, but this is really difficult to do. That's very sturdy, and that's actually the theme of the whole build. Everything is really sturdy and it will not go anywhere. So that is fantastic. Now, I have to admit that I do not like this yellow part right here, but it's very small. It's just a small price to play, and it is again a enormous set all the way to this. And look at those angles. I love these angles. It's a fantastic little build right there. Let's move into checking out the different topics, and that is, of course, we start with the canopy. So the canopy is a new piece. It's also fully printed, so no stickers. There are stickers on this set, of course. This is a sticker, that one right there. The yellow things are all stickers, but this is definitely not a sticker. It's printed, and this is the way that you open it up by this lever right there. Just pick it up, and that will reveal the cockpit. Now, the cockpit has 2 seats and a small little computer right there, and nothing much more than that, to be honest. So just 2 seats, but it's kind of okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be that big, right? So of course, you can put in Mando here, and the child can also be put on top of him. So we'll do that in a few seconds. But let's also check out this part right here, because this part right here looks like it doesn't do anything, right? But you can open it up like so, and that reveals a place where you can store guns. So here you got 2 parts that allow you to put in some guns. So let's put in the Mandalorian gun. Okay, so here you have the gun of the Mandalorian, the big one, and you can put it right there on one of those parts right here. So this is what it looks like. There you can see it. And we can just close off the hatch. And I already put in the Mandalorian right there because I want to show you how easily it is to put in Yoda or Baby Yoda or the child as well. So you can just throw him in like here, of course. I can put him right there, for example, but then he will fall. But you can also put him on top of the hand of the Mandalorian, and there you go. That looks really cool, right? So there you have them, both of them side by side. Let's remove this one right there. And we can close off the hatch like so. And look at that. That's the way that the hatch is closed with the Mandalorian right there. I just removed Baby Yoda. Now, let's move on a little bit further. Let's go down to this part. So I just said that this is very sturdy, but it does comprise of a apartment. Now, this is a little bit difficult for me to show because of the light, but let's try it like so. And here you'll find a sleeping quarters for Mandalorian or for somebody else. It doesn't really matter. So, for example, if I want to put in this figure right here, I can actually put him right here on those two studs and put him in like so and keep him like there. But you get what I mean, right? So that's where I can put him like so. Also, this is a door that can be opened. There you go. And it does not reveal too much. Oh, that was a light. It does not reveal too much, but nevertheless, that's okay. Now, also, this can be opened. And this will reveal two of these 2 by, I don't know, 6 or so. And these are, of course, stickers that are carbon frozen bounties of the Mandalorian. So there's not one, but there are 2 of them in the build, like so. That's the second one right there. Really nice inclusion. Let's move on a little bit. So we can open up the whole ship like so. So let's put this one there as well. Oh yeah, this is one of the things that I don't like about the ship. It's very easy to wobble, but that's the only thing. So let's move on to the next one. You can also open this part, which reveals the inside, of course. And there's a lot of playability that you have here. Unfortunately, because of the size of my hands, it's a little bit difficult, but if you're a kid, that will be very easy to do. And this one is the last part at the gun again. And this one reveals a place to hold all of your stud shooters. So that brings me to the next part, which are the stud shooters, and they can be found right here. So here you have one, and the second one is right there. And the way that you fire them is by pressing this part right there. That will shoot the shooter like so. Really cool. All right. So that is the whole ship, the interior of the ship. Let's close off again. So I'm doing that right now. Closing everything off. And going to the other side. Okay. All right. Now, let's move on to the other part, which is, of course, the top of the Razor Crest, because there's an additional feature right here. And that is something that is not yet seen in the series because it is a escape pod. So if I open that up, it's just held by one stud. I can actually put it down. Let me remove those 2 things right here. And this is what it looks like. There you go. I can open it up. And I can also put in a figure like, for example, the Scout Trooper. And again, put them on those 2 studs below, right there. Put them in. And it will not go anywhere. So now he is totally fixed to this position. Let's put them on top of it. There you go. And now you can actually see him right through that piece of glass, I would say. And then put him right back on top of the Mandalorian. So, I love this ship. I definitely want to say that. So let's go into the end segment.
Well, there you have it, the Razor Crest. What a fantastic set. First and foremost, minifigures, 5 out of 5. Even though the Mandalorian is a little bit of the old one, still 5 out of 5. The build process, stellar, 5 out of 5. The displayability and playability, both 5 out of 5. So yeah, what can I say? One of my favorite summer wave sets of 2020 is the Razor Crest. You can purchase it from lego.com or amazon.com, and I would say go get it. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.